One of the hardest things that I went through was when we first found my spinal injury. And I used to be quite independent, did all of the things. I lifted everything, I moved everything. I loved being strong and doing all these things. And then I was limited to carrying 10 pounds. And that's the equivalent to a jug of milk, 4-liter jug of milk. And so I wasn't allowed to do anything. I couldn't even carry a purse, I was told. And I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. Drinking is not my thing. I'll drink, sure, but not in excess. It's a leisure thing. And so I made myself a little bit happy by eating a lot of chocolate, donuts, mostly chocolate, donuts, candies, sometimes ice cream. And I mean like a lot. If you've ever had those Lindt chocolate balls at Christmas, yeah, I would have like 8 of those 3 different times during the day. I would have them a lot. And then, I don't know, a year or so later, we did some promo shots for the place I was working at. And there was a number of different employees there, and we had different shots with different people in different shots, and quite a variety of different pictures. And so we were all looking at the pictures, and some of them were upside down to me. And I saw this one picture, and I said, "Wait a minute, now, who's that?" And they looked at me weird and turned the picture around so that I could see it. And it still took me a second or two to realize it was me. I had gained so much weight that I didn't recognize myself. And then I was still really limited on what I could do. I couldn't exercise. Jumping jacks, burpees, push-ups. I couldn't lift anything, so I couldn't do any of those. I couldn't run or the jumping jacks because of the jarring when you do that, the jarring in the spine because it was a spinal injury. Swimming was out of the question because of the movement. Riding a bike. You would think I could ride a bike for exercise. I could not, because when you lean over, then you have to lift your head up to see where you're going and watch the road. I wasn't able to do that. I did not want to live my life on a diet. That would be misery in a whole different way. So I needed to learn the psychology and figure out how to lose weight without being stuck on a diet, hating life. I mean, I was already grumpy and sad enough because I didn't tell you, they told me it was a permanent injury I would never get over. So what do? I learned the psychology of eating. I learned nutrition, what to eat. I learned different ways to make myself happier so that I could be happy with life, my circumstances, all of that, without food. I could handle it without food. And this is really very powerful. So I did lose 57 pounds, and that is 4 years ago now. So it does stay off. It is habits. It is ways that you can change things. And now I get to help other people do that. It's much easier than you think. It's not deprivation. It's not hating yourself. It's loving yourself in a whole different way. Anyway, I just wanted to share with you one of the hardest things that I've done.